Macomb police shot and killed a stabbing suspect Anthony George and 4-year-old Terrell Miller in March. Officers were called to the scene for domestic disturbance. That incident ended with a woman stabbed and George and Miller dead. A local professor says the officers involved in the deadly shooting in Macomb reacted according to their training. KHQA's Hayden Donaldson sits down with the teacher who specializes in de-escalation training for law enforcement agencies. Hayden.
After the body cam footage of the Macomb officer-involved shooting was released last week, many wondered if the officers could have reacted differently in this situation.
It is traumatic, obviously, for the people involved, the community members involved, but it's also traumatic for the officers as well.
Kim McClure is a psychology professor at Western Illinois University. She specializes in de-escalating training for law enforcement officers.
We have neighbors, we have friends, we have relatives who work for police organizations, and we want them to have the best training possible.
A new program at the university titled De-escalation Training Through Active Learning, or DTAL for short, will not only teach officers de-escalation techniques, but also how to manage behavioral and social responses and communication skills.
One of the things we want to emphasize in the de-escalation training is that these situations can be incredibly unpredictable, and that in milliseconds you may have to make a decision.
The program is one of only a handful of its kind in the United States. McClure says it will be beneficial for all first responders.
I think more training. I think the virtual rehearsal, the scenario-based rehearsal is key.
She says after seeing the body cam footage, it demonstrates the natural human reaction to crisis.
There were cues, there was shouts, there was clearly a level of arousal that officer had been trained to react to, and reacted in a way that was in according to the training.
I'm Hayden Donaldson reporting.